What's up? What's up? My name is Zay. A lot of y'all may know me as Young Zay. And I'm here to break down my new single Magic, coming from the EP When the Dust Settles, coming soon. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it, As y'all can tell, I am using Ableton Live. That's my shit. I used to use FL Studio a lot, but I kind of fell off with it, and I started seeing like you could record. I don't know how to record live instruments on FL Studio, so I kind of just went here because you can record live instruments and MIDI. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. The melody, starting off with the main melody that y'all hear. That shit did not come right away. That shit did not come right away. Like that right away. So let me show y'all. Take y'all a little trip down this process. Earlier, before I made this melody that y'all hear playing right here, I was recording guitar samples with this little VST Electrum. It brings out real good, like it brings out the transients really good. I'm not gonna lie, cause without it, this is how it sounds flat. Listen. And this is with it. And then I added the flange, this little space modulator. And then the EQ. And yeah, like I said, I was looking through ideas, like finding ideas on my little synthesizer. Let me show y'all real quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The arpeggiator and the chord button is what I used. And I was playing chords and little ideas, you know what I'm saying? But this is what was originally before I chopped it up. Yup. And so I was just about to go to that. And so that's how it started. And so I chopped it up and made this loop right here. And so what I was thinking was, I need a little intro or a little something that kind of, off takes it so you can bring it back to it, So I took that loop and I chopped it. I chopped it way more. I chopped it up like literally into like little thin pieces. I like to have that little stutter effect on it. If you'll hear it. See that little stutter effect, and then like, and so having that little stutter effect kind of just like makes it feel like you're getting ready to feel something, It's not, in my opinion at least, because it makes it has like a nostalgic feel to it too. Whenever I made it like that, but moving on, I added this. Well, you hear in the song these little effects, I kind of use it as my tag, because I do have a producer tag, but sometimes I like using effects to kind of indicate that I did it, Just here's this. These little effects. I like using that little sword unleash thing. It makes it sound like, feel like you're going into an adventure. Almost like you're about to go fight some pirates or something, It's it's just fun. And so after that, I added these kicks. And then what y'all hear right here is this little reverse. Kind of make you feel like you're being brought into it. So what y'all been hearing was this little hi-hat pattern I made right here. These got to put a little trap clap on there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nothing too out of the ordinary. You got to put some open hats, you know what I'm saying? And with the perk. So this is all the drums together. With the melody. And so I ended up adding this 808 right here. So what I be putting on my 808 is this flange again and saturator, of course. I try overdriving my bass, but once you put that flange, it kind of softens it and makes it rubbery, so it bounces a little bit, you know. So play that with the kicks, without the kick. And so I know y'all already heard this little sound right here. So that little sound kind of just indicates that it's going to the next part of the song, like it's a verse or it's gonna be a hook. We didn't know at the time, so we just kind of just kept going with the flow, you know. And so what I did was, you know, with some beats you want to keep that movement, especially coming off a little slow breakdown right here. There's no 808. There's no, you know, it's kind of bare, you know. So you want to kind of just bring it back in and have movement. I added this little snare on top of the clap, kind of bring it some air. And then I ended up adding a new pattern for the perk snare and the open hat. So when it comes off, it's like. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I did it for the hook. Brought it back and brought it back and broke it back down just to the melody. Cause you know when you're rapping, I think I did have a part right here where I had drums, but after I had took it out probably, and just because of the way he spat his verse, it was probably best that we took it out. You know, and you know, make it more bare. You know, it kind of will hit the lyrics better. But after that, I brought back this same transition, added these crashes that happen every couple bars, and then bring it back the drums back in. So what I did was, you know, I like whenever you structure your beats. There we go. You structure your beats. It's always good to always have something falling out. You know what I'm saying? Something out and bring it back. You know, I even did it over here with the hi-hats. Take it out and bring it back. Take it out, bring it back. So the rapper or the artist can catch their flow so easily. You know what I'm saying? And like, it helps with writing too. Whenever you hear the beat, just drop in, come out, and like, you know, have these little sections of where it stays in, and it helps build a song, you know. Yeah, I still had these hi-hats in here. Still had the crash right here. When I stripped it bare again. I see, like I said, I stripped it bare, just the 808s. Sometimes that's really all you need. Keep it simple, especially when you have a melody this busy. Some stuff you really don't need a lot more on it, especially when the melody's like this. You're gonna want to keep it simple. All you really sometimes need is change up how the 808s are coming in, change up how like some of the snares and stuff just come in, or the hi-hat, just change the hi-hat pattern, and you have movement. You always want movement in your beat so it can take you somewhere. It's kind of how I look at it, at least. But yeah, like I said, after that I broke it back down, just down to the 808s, and just so he can feel it, so you can feel it. And we're just going, we took it away after that. Back down to the hook right here. So tell me what happened. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all want me to do a breakdown of some vocals too, because I'm just not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna show off my vocals and stuff, because that's me. I'm gatekeeping right now, no cap. But so after that, y'all already know the flipping outro, man. The outro is probably one of my favorite parts to make. Back on the JU-06A, I just used the chord mode, and I found like a little sound, because with the outro you want it, take it out. You don't want it to stay in too long. So what I did was I kept the beat on whenever I was making it. I did this. Whoops. Yeah, so I kept it like this while I was making. I was looking for sounds, So I was like, okay, let's find something. This is what I found right here. And then I ended up adding these crashes. And so with crashes and stuff like this, or not crashes, but with certain instruments, whenever you want to mix them, don't mix it all straight in the middle, especially drums. Like, I can't stress this enough. Do not, don't mix your drums all in the middle, man, because you got to give it space. Like, whenever you hear drums in different songs, like if you go back and listen to old songs when they play the drums and guitars and everything, it was never straight in the middle. There's guitars that's all the way out here. There's shakers that's all the way over here up in diagonal. So always build that space to build the world, bring a whole new world, And so yeah, I can't stress that enough, because really it makes a difference panning it out, and you know what I'm saying, panning it out. But anywho, back to the thing. I ended up also adding these little snare rolls. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do it straight off the clap. Oh, whoops. You know what I'm saying? And so after that, I added the 808, this juicy fat 808. Ooh. I made that, and after I made it, I was just like, I was like, immediately I'm like, I gotta go smoke to this, because like I wanted to feel it in a different way. I don't know if a lot of people do that, like especially after making something where it blows your expectations. You like just go smoke and just like embrace what you just made. But yeah. And then so for this little outro part after that, I brought back the main intro chop that I sliced and diced it, and you end up hearing this at the end. And so that was just the end of this right here. And so what I did was just chop it. I just not chopped it, looped it. I just did it like that. Brought back that reverse bell just to show, like, not to show nothing, but it's like, you know, it kind of, it's like end. You know, at least to me, like whenever I put stuff like that, it's like end. Whew. And that's basically the whole gist of the beat. You know, I like keeping my stuff simple, because the more simple stuff, like, you keep it more, the more simple you keep it, the easier it is to try to flow. If you keep it too complicated, you know, it will just, people won't be able to, you know, get what they really want off. Like, it will really be hard for people to write to, you know. So I try to keep it as simple as possible. You know, even like, especially when I'm sending it out to people that rap, you know, I try to keep it as simple as possible. You know, don't try to overthink your beats, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's super simple. Like, give it a day, especially if you think it's done with it, or even have those takes on there, but like I said, give it a day after, like, making it, and then, because you need fresh ears. Like, you don't want to just sit around on the same beat all day trying to think what else can you put on it, because it might already be done. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever overthink your beats. You know, sometimes simple is the best way to go. And, you know, hell yeah, I'm here for all these little producers out here. If y'all want to see my vocal chain, let me know. I do engineer all my vocals on here. Yeah, you know, always have fun making your beats, man. Don't ever overthink your beats. Have fun, man. This, you know, people will be too competitive with trying to make music. People try to be like, oh, I'm the best. I'm like, man, we're all just trying to have fun. This is what this is all about. Having fun. Make your own world. You know, this is what creativity is all about. I don't like how people think, oh, everything has to be the best. No, you like, no, this is even the best quality stuff that probably I've made, you know, because I didn't even mix it all the way through. So it probably sounds muddy, but, you know, it's just all about having fun and what you like. Don't try to you know, try to please other people with the sound that's going on today. Be different, you know what I'm saying? Be something else. And that's how you make your wave. That's how you make your sound, you know? Especially exploring different sounds, not just same sounds that's going on today, you know? It's different genres, stuff like that. But, you know, that's my little spiel. All my producers out there, you know, if you want more beat breakdowns, especially us coming off the project, let me know. I will be posting more. If you want more vocal chains, more producer tips, let me know. I'll be in the studio all the time. My Instagram is at what'sgoodit'zay. For more updates from my music and beats and stuff like that, Not Legal 444 Trade on Instagram. That's me. That's where I'm gonna be at. Young Zay out. Thank you for watching.